Hiya friends! Welcome back to Fun Toys RE! Today I have some very special guests. Our friends Elf, Santa, Reindeer, Snowman, Penguin, and a new friend Ginger. Hi everyone, my name is Ginger and today I'm going to read a Christmas story. This book is called The Very Snowy Christmas by Diana Hendry and illustrated by Jane Chapman. Would you like me to read this Christmas story to you all? Great, let's get started. It was Christmas Eve. Big Mouse was making cheese pies. Little Mouse was making paper chains. Merry Christmas to us, sang Little Mouse. Big Mouse, can I decorate the Christmas tree now? Can I? Sure, said Big Mouse. Let's do it together. Little Mouse hung mistletoe berries on the tree. Big Mouse put a star on top. We forgot the holly, cried Little Mouse. I'll go and get some. And off he went. Little Mouse set out singing,
Jolly, holly, holly, jolly, jolly, holly Christmas.
He ran over the bridge. Soon he found a holly bush with shiny red berries.
Oh, jolly, holly, holly, jolly, jolly, holly Christmas,
sang Little Mouse, stretching high to reach some. All at once, soft white flakes started falling around him. The sky is coming apart, cried Little Mouse. He made a ball of white flakes and put it in his bucket to show Big Mouse. Then he hurried back over the bridge. Suddenly, he saw a strange creature in the water making faces at him and waving its arms. Ooh, squeaked Little Mouse. It's a mouse-ness monster! Little Mouse could see its paw prints coming after him. He ran, and still the mouse-ness monster followed him. At last, Little Mouse saw his house, but there in the yard was a huge white mouse. Big Mouse, help! He cried. The sky is coming apart. A mouse-ness monster is following me, and now that scary white mouse is staring at me. Oh, Little Mouse, said Big Mouse, the sky isn't coming apart, it's snowing. There aren't any monsters. Look, those are your paw prints, and your reflection in the water. And this is a snow mouse I made, said Big Mouse. Would you like to make another one with me? And so they did. When it started to get dark, Big Mouse and Little Mouse went inside. They hung up their stockings for Santa Claus and warmed their paws by the fire. I love Christmas, sang Little Mouse.
Jolly, holly, holly, jolly, jolly, holly Christmas.
I loved reading this cute story about the little Christmas mouse. Thanks for reading it with me. But that's not all. I have another treat for us. I'm going to read another Christmas story. Would you like to hear this one as well? Ta-da! Here's the other Christmas story. This one is one of my favorites, and it's kind of a classic. Do you want me to read this one to you guys? This one is called The Night Before Christmas by Clement C. Moore. Let's get started. And of course, I still have my friends Elf, Santa, Reindeer, Snowman, and Penguin. They sure do love Christmas stories. I think it's their favorite holiday. The Night Before Christmas by Clement C. Moore. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mamma in her kerchief, and I in my cap, had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap, when out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new-fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below, when what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer, with a little old driver, so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, all. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with the sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed in all fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry, his cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard of his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, "Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night." The end. I just love that book. What about you guys?
Oh, I love that book. Ho, ho, ho.
I enjoyed it too, Ginger. Thanks for reading it to us.
Oh, you're welcome, friends. Thanks so much for reading the storybook with me today, friends. If you'd like to see more Christmas videos or toy videos, please give me a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Merry Christmas! Thanks for watching!